Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. In the last couple of weeks, I've done a lot of videos on money, saving money, and I've been talking a lot about all of the food preps that I have. And you know, I go back and forth with my mindset on the food and the prepping and what's considered too much prepping, what's not enough. I just made some steak sauce, which is in a video, or will be in a video. And I want to share with you some thoughts on my prepping mindset. Did it change? Going to be working on some of my food preps, and I would tell you that I had too much food, but you know, with saving my money, I realize now I am glad that I had all this food. And though I am not going to have the amount of prepping food that I did in the years before, I am very thankful for it because I'm able to use this food now, and I'm not spending as much at the grocery store on a regular basis. So I think it's really important to have a cushion of food. Food is very important for economic storms. And so I am glad for this food, and it's been a lifesaver for me. And hindsight, I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad I did it. But now I need to use some of it up. So it's important now that I am being in the apocalypse now. So I say the apocalypse now because I don't want to spend the money, and I am acting like it's the apocalypse and I'm using up all of this because it's at the point where you want to use it. So just be careful not to get too obsessive. And this is the problem that a lot of times you will see in prepping channels. They start out really good with good information, but then they get obsessive where they have to do videos of these large hauls every day, all day long, all week long, and they're stacking it. And the thing is this, they can't possibly consume that amount of food. Then you start seeing videos of people throwing food away. Now, in general, I did not throw hardly any food away. The only food I had to throw away was I threw away 10 pounds of flour that was whole wheat, and I threw away 2 glass jars of some milk, and that was powdered milk, and those were free items that were already very old when I got them. So it wasn't things that I bought or purchased. When times are good, don't spend your money. When times were bad, don't spend your money. So we have the philosophy, and so that is not a philosophy that I did, and it wasn't a philosophy that you hear a lot of people. A lot of people think when times are good, you live it up. You know, you spend your money when times are good. But it's not that way. I spent a lot of money when times were good, but I spend it on food, and I also spend it on things like that nature. So a lot of survival, prepping. I did hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of prepping videos, and I have the items now. I have the solar oven, and I have all of these things now, and I'm using them now. I think when we buy things to save it up for a rainy day, we never justify the rainy day, and we just keep saving it and saving it and saving it. Now it's the time to use it. If you will live like no one else, you can live like no one else. It's will. Where's the will? There's a way. I want to live different than other people. I want to live in a way that is different. I want to be frugal. I want to say that more is not always best. I want to say little sometimes can be a lot more. And that's why you watch my videos, because you're a lot like me. There are channels that are the opposite. You know, they want to get rich and do this to get rich. And that's great because that is their niche and that is their community. That is their tribe of people. It's just not me. For me, it's less is best. So now every day I can take a little bit of that food and I can use it. It was invested years ago and now I can use it. So my food now is only 2 years old, which some of you would gasp at and think that's old. That's not old. So to have long-term food storage, it's only 2 years old, is not old at all. So I am rotating and I'm using it, but I only want to have 1 year of food. Right now I have 2. So I'm pretty much using up this year and not replacing it. So before, if I would use 2 of these, would have to go buy 5 of them. If I was using a sugar, I had to go get 3 sugars. I'm just not doing that anymore. I'm not replacing it anymore. I'm using it up, and then I can take a full inventory at the end of the year and see what do I have left. So that is what I like to do. And I do have a lot of food. It's getting more tamer. It's getting more organized. It's more doable. It's because I'm not replacing it. So as things get less and as they get less, and then I'm consolidating them, putting them in all one room. I mean, you knew in my bedroom closet, I had a shelf with food. That's not there no more. I only have food now in food places. I have one small closet here in the kitchen. Then I have an out porch, and then I have a pantry. And the out porch and the pantry. So I'm hoping and working on the pantry to make that all go on the out porch, or vice versa. My husband thought it would be nice to have the out porch cleared off. So either way, we're consolidating, we're making it less and less, and that way it's more manageable and I can organize and see things a lot better. Thank you so much for watching this video. Would you please like and subscribe? And I'll see you guys again tomorrow.